Hello everybody and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the last episode, we finally made our way to Varnhold and began exploring it. We are currently pretty deep into it. We've arrived in, like, I guess the stockade of Varnhold. It's been I guess taken over by Spriggan raiders, but I don't know if they're responsible or not for what's happened. We're about ready to enter into the actual, I guess, throne room. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's an immediate. We're actually going to rage this time. Alright, go! Forgot to heal up Lindsay. Okay. Let's go ahead and don't have our 5th levels, but we have some 4th levels. Nope, didn't want to do that. Alright. Let's take all their potions. Alright. Go into the stockade.
I see something.
Oop, trap. We don't have knock-knock to deal with these.
Please.
I'll go ahead.
Okay, nothing too big here. Alright, Lindsay, go ahead and try to...
Applause,
there we go.
please.
We're taking his stuff. It's what Meager Varn would have wanted.
Down better ones.
Alright, let's get our various range characters into the fight. There we go. Okay. Nope, we're still kind of screwed with the spacing.
Cannot hide from me.
There we go. Think good. Okay, we got a couple of doorways here.
Serves you right.
This looks a lot like the Stag Lord's place. Let's just go ahead and have yourself heal yourself. Scorching Ray on the rogue. Okay, and dealt with. Let's get all these guys here. Doesn't look like any magical shit. Unlock this chest, Lindsay, and then we continue
Anything
to
else?
explore. Want of displacement. Alright. Let's get everybody together so we can do some healing.
Just letting the ink dry.
Heal up, Aram.
Yes. Esmo, Axel. Yes. Esmo, Axel.
Big one.
Yes.
Heal up Lindsay. Saving up all those potions for when we absolutely positively need it. Okay, and that's the second floor. Oh, so that's the front door. Okay, I think we got 1 or 2 more rooms to check. Looks like maybe just 1 more.
Let's head out.
Looks like a barracks hall. Okay. Oh yeah, we're dealing with these guys.
This requires your attention.
Okay, let's steal all this stuff. Acquire. Let's just acquire all of it. That's a better word for it. Okay. Double back here. Pick up what's on the remains of these guys. Then head upstairs. Still haven't figured out what exactly happened. Nothing's been kind of uncovered. A guy, the biggest brigand, scarred and beaten, bares his rotten teeth. I guess we can't rest even here. I bet you followed our trail from from our very den. Forcing us from our home wasn't enough. Now you've come to finish us off. Well, that guy will not make this easy for you. We got diplomacy 30. We could force you out of your home. What do you mean? Failed. He swags his blade and utters a shrill battle cry as he charges you. Alright.
I need inspiration.
Rage. Inspire courage. Bless the party. Blow up the enemies. Harry steps back, pressing his hand against his bleeding wounds. Well, you got me, he hisses through his clenched teeth. Go on, then. Keep hounding us, pushing us back. Clearly taking all we had wasn't enough. What are you on about? You attacked the citizens of Arnhold. You think me a fool? You attacked us, in our own home, and now you followed us here to finish the job. How could we possibly bother anyone in this empty city? I do not believe you. Believe what you want, I don't care. We're not going to make up excuses for the likes of you. Are you saying the city was empty before you got here? Who cares? We arrived, no one was here. We checked for traps, we checked for ambushes, nothing. Totally livable. If I knew you'd follow us, I'd have taken everyone even further away. Where are all the locals? No clue. Eaten by somebody? Just gone? They left their belongings behind, doors wide open. Anyone could walk in and take what they like. Where's your former home? He glanced at you with contempt and hatred. Intimidate plus 18. I think it's better for the intimidate. Last chance, Agai. Talk, or you'll regret your stubbornness. Grim says, fine. Give me your map. I'll point it out. I'll let you go this one time, but mark my words, if you ever come to one of our towns or villages again, I'll make sure you regret it. Backs away slowly. Don't follow me! Walks very stiffly out. Okay. So it wasn't the Spriggans. Let's pick up what we can. Letter with threats. Baron Migervon, I'm writing this as your ally and well-wisher. The reason for my letter is the lack of foresight in your actions. You are trying so hard to become friends with this Baron from Tusk Bay. You invited him to pay you a visit. You assured him of sincerity. We even send rich gifts. Have you nothing more to do in your lands? I strongly recommend that you stop flirting with this upstart person and turn your gaze to the affairs of the day. You are trying to cross the path with the powerful force that can reach you even in your own castle. You should know your place. With wishes of good health and calm, your friend. Alright, collect that. Got something to interact with here. Unfinished letter from Meager Vaughn. Most Honorable Baron Coswin, I am Baron Meager Vaughn of Varnhold, and I am writing to inquire about the current state of affairs in your realm. I hope that no trouble or pestilence have found their way to your lands. Perhaps we could arrange a neighborly meeting soon to discuss things. At your leisure, of course. I would also like to request your aid in a small matter. A few days back, an adventurer by the name of Willis Gunderson retrieved a mysterious bracelet from one of the ancient ruins scattered across Dunswald. Gunderson kindly turned it over to my court wizard, Shafel, who continues to examine it as it lies on the table before me. It may be the most peculiar thing I've ever laid eyes on. The bracelet is covered in angular patterns that resemble a labyrinth, and it is adorned with an inscription in an unknown language. No learned man in Varnhold has been able to read this writing or deduce which culture the artifact belongs to. So I ask for your aid. Please, if you have an archivist with deep knowledge of history in this region, send them along to aid us in solving this mystery. I'm sure that your capital has plenty of such learned men and women. Perhaps one of them... send them to aid. Perhaps one of them will succeed in reading the inscription. Of course, I will return the Vokai Vokoda. Okay, that's odd. Collect. Cryptic word must be connected to something going on around here. Okay. They already cleared out all of Varnhold, all of its valuables. Let's head out. See what we can find. Raven. You notice a huge black bird standing still on a high fence by the exit, as if waiting for you. It's a raven, glistening black and one of the largest ravens you've ever seen. As you approach, it tilts its head and fixes you with beady black eyes. As you're about to leave, you hear a cracked voice. Hypocrite! Throw a stone at the raven. Dexterity +5. Talking bird in the middle of a mysteriously empty settlement. Are you behind what's happened here? What did you say? What's the point of your false pity for these fools who you allowed to live? The raven gives a sharp call, almost a bark. No shelter, no family, no homeland, always on the run. All you did is prolong their suffering. Take pride in your... The raven gives another sharp call, almost sneering. Chivalry. Chaotic good. He's still got a chance at a fresh start. Miserable hypocrite. You seek to justify your actions? The raven gives a series of caws as if laughing. There's no justification. No, no, no. Why are you here? Are you one of the thieves that lived in this miserable settlement? Stole nothing? What do you know about the vanishing of Varnhold? Only that people of this dusty village were thieves and bandits who didn't respect the law and didn't know their place. Inferior beings don't dare touch that which belongs to their masters. Who are you? I stole nothing. Liar! This settlement is full of thieves. They paid for their crimes. Now only a single one remains. You. Who are you? Not from Varnhold. I'll find out what happened here. You gives a short barking call. What arrogance! What pride! You thrall! Do not follow one crime for another. You will suffer the same fate. Who are you? My name is Coswin. Now tell me who you are. I'm guessing you're new to these parts. If you don't know who I am, take the air and ask around. I'm Coswin, Baron of the neighboring realm. Insult me again, insult clone, you'll regret it. Coswin, now tell me who you are. The raven regards you for a moment. Finally, it flaps its wings and without a sound takes flight. Moments later, it is nothing more than a speck in the sky. Then it is gone. Okay. Odd. So we got talking crows that we have to negotiate with now. Okay, didn't miss anything. Let's head out. Maybe that bracelet took it from a ruin, they said, so maybe that's what's going on. Let's head out. Let's see what we can find on the overworld map. Go to the Spriggan Lair. Maybe there's something there. Who knows? Okay. So we got technically hide out, and we can't do that. Okay, so think we need to go south to the overgrown. An old cave, plenty destroyed. Been to location. Let's see here. What do we got for the vanishing of Varnhold? Lost brother. Arius is searching for his brother, Tom, and missing man. Last seen in our capital. We meant to head for Varnhold. Never made it there. Occupying Varnhold claimed that it empty when they got there. So okay. So we got a couple of things we gotta look for. Let's kind of uncover wrong way. Let's uncover the roads around here. Makes it easier for us to kind of pick a path.
Resting would be nice.
Talon Peak.
Don't you
Ooh,
think?
random encounter. What do we got? What do we got? Small but well-armed group moves across the flatlands. Tattoos, leather, and fur clothing. Bone amulets at their belts. These are barbarians. Killids, to be precise, probably from neighboring Numeria, or maybe lands even further south. They stop when they see you, hands on their weapons and frowns on their faces. Hey! One of the barbarians shouts towards Amiri. You're from the north, right? Which tribe? I'm by myself. Wait, isn't that the gal from the the Six Bears kicked out? Because they were scared that if a woman touched a sword, their balls fall off? Haha. Let's let bygones be bygones. I walk with him now. He points at me. She points at me. Barbarian examines you closely. So, you lead this group then? I'm Nubar from Numeria, part of the Tiger Lord's tribe. We're just minding our own business here, not looking to pick a fight. We don't want any trouble, and we're not after anyone. Your people seem sick. Can I help? Sick barbarian woman. A barbarian woman steps forward, trying to control her heavy coughing. That be welcome. The woman starts coughing again, then spits out some blue phlegm on the ground. Caught blue spit somewhere in the barrens. I can pay for the healing in gold. Neutral gold, heal the barbarian, no charge. Pay up. No charge. It's magic. No, none of that. We're not beggars. We're not out for charity. Barbarian woman forces several coins in your hand. Oh. After you heal the woman's disease, she breathes in deeply, relishing the sensation. Wow, thank you. It was such a nasty thing, let me tell you. Won't let won't let you take a breath in or get gases out or let gases out. From Numeria, you're pretty far from home. Not so far. Tiger Lords travel around a lot, from World Wound to Alboria. I'm not sure. Hell, these lands were once practically home to us. We used to clear them damned Fae from the Gnarl Marshes on a regular basis. Well, now we're here again. That's nomad life for you. You see, never know where you'll find yourself tomorrow. Do you know about anything about the situation in Varnhold? Varnhold? Never heard of it. Whatever's going on in there, we got nothing to do with it. I didn't think you had anything to do with it. What are you searching for? He frowns. No idea, really. Duggett just said we should search for caves and ancient ruins. He'd tell us if it was what we were looking for. You ask me, we're just wasting our time out here. But Chieftain knows best. Who's Dagath? Old cleric. He's seen a lot. He knows a lot. And it seems like he's the only one who has any idea what the hell we're looking for out here. You the only group of Numerians out here? You kidding? Of course not. Our main camp's over the hill. If you're feeling gutsy, come pay us a visit. Okay. Got a barbarian camp we revealed. Found anything investigating the area? I wish. We've been searching the area for days now, and all we found was a cave with some grime-faced half-men. No ancient ruin, no treasures, not a damn thing. Tell me about your homeland. I hate this question. Well, Numeria's a hard land made for hard people. Ages ago, stars rained from the sky and left a bunch of chunks of sky metal across the land. Some as small as your finger, others as big as a mountain. Lots of chunks just sit there still, do nothing, and we mine them for adamantine. Others make monsters or diseases or radiation, stuff like that. Technicology. He spits that last word, almost like a curse. Oh, technology, okay. Marian's also the birthplace of countless beautiful songs and heroic legends. I mean, most of them end with somebody getting beheaded, impaled, chopped to pieces, or burned alive. But still, they're marvels. Don't like technology? Why would I? Bad enough it brings us so much trouble on its own, but it also attracts villains from all over Eveston, like flies to a steaming pile of shit. The Technic League alone. Ugh. Tell me about your tribe. Tiger Lords are an ancient, glorious tribe, one of the strongest in all Numeria. We used to own half the stolen lands ourselves, but that was a long time ago. Back in the day of Great Argmog. But now that the spirit of Argma is reborn in the body of a new chieftain, you mark me, word of our heroic deeds will spread across Lorien once again. Alright. Well, this has been a lot more... I guess it's just... I'm good. I'm good with this. This was a good interaction. Safe travels. I'm just gonna move out here. Past you. Glad we could help. You're sick.
Tread lightly.
And let's get out. Let's continue mapping these roads. We do have a camp we can go to. They might know something of what's going on. That cleric.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
So where was that encampment? Don't see it. Just looking to see if I can... Witch's Hut. Verdant Chambers we still need to go to at some point. Abandoned Six Bears campsite. Did say we uncovered a campsite. Huh. I guess we didn't. Or at least we don't see it.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Alright. Let's rest here. Okay. continue our journey. All right, these mountains are try to avoid. Okay, spotted by enemies. Let's deal with this.
We will prevail.
Okay, what do we got? Goblins. All right, killed himself. Oh, goblins down there. Hold on a second. Alright. Ooh, I'm on fire. Let's head down this stupid pass here. Guess we're gonna be fighting the whole way down. Or maybe not. Oh, past switchbacks now. I just need to find the exit. There we go.
Let us be careful.
Nothing important on any of those goblins. We do need to go ahead and check. We need to work out Aram's spell book because he prepares spells, and I keep forgetting when he levels up. I gotta work on his 5th levels. So he's got Raise Dead, Breath of Life. He has a spare one, Bone Shatter. Okay, so Breath of Life, Raise Dead. Raise Dead requires components, right? Or no, yeah, Raise Dead requires components. Just a diamond. All right. Let's put on him. Check on the aspect of an angelic being, including some of its physical characteristics. You gain a resistance to acid, cold 10, damage reduction 5 versus evil. You also gain a deflection, a +2 deflection bonus to AC, and a +2 resistance bonus on saves against attacks made. In addition, your natural weapons and any weapons you wield are considered good aligned for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. Okay, that's something. Serenity, fill target's mind with feelings of tranquility. Attempting to commit violence becomes sickened with wicked pain. Takes 3d6. Cleanse, spell cures 4d8 points of damage plus 1 point per caster level and ends any of the following adverse conditions afflicting you. Ability damage, blinded confusion. Alright. But cleanse down. Do that. Okay, and you get another 4th level. Full restoration. Divine power. Do divine power. Okay, that's all of his spells filled. Next time he rests, he'll have those.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Let's get out of this lowlands area, go to our territory for a minute. Okay, rest.
What drives you? You of all men must feel the frailty of life.
I live while there is something to live for. What about you, priest? What keeps you going?
It's a good question. All right. Let's do some kingdom management. Gotta go ahead and do freed swords finished. So +2 loyalty, +7 military triumph. Nice. Craftsman strike. Okay, failure. Joys of life triumph +4 divine. Osprey's claw didn't go through. Okay. We have some events. Jubilous demands an audience. Visitor waits in the castle. Hunting season. A royal elk was spotted in the forest. This is a sacred game rarely released by Aristotle himself. The priests say it's a good sign. The patron of hunters invites us to run the gorgeous beast down. Coon, I think... Oh, no, wow, we have a really low chance no matter what, don't we? Well, I think... Ooh, we'll think on that one. Temple for the people. Put Jubilist on that. Jubilist acts to cut expenses and spend diligently, and he's sure to let everybody know it. 100% chance. Omen. White deer. Aram. Go with that. Wandering monsters. Put a coon on that. Nah, we're gonna have Ragnar. He's a little bit better there. Visitor waits in the castle. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back to the castle for a bit. We have got to start mapping out these areas here. I mean, especially the eastern part of Varnhold. The mountainous region's the hardest to get through, though. So let's just head back directly. It'll take us most of a day, but it's quick. Peaceful travelers. We're just going to go ahead and try to avoid them. Evade. Continue. Alright. Enter. Go to the throne room. Meet our visitors. Okay. Amazing, you managed to save your barony from an invasion of monsters from the First World, but you were not able to protect it from the attention of the First World's more powerful denizens. Believe it or not, Tusk Bay has been chosen an location for the inconsequential debates. Knowledge World Pass, I've heard about them. Strange entertainments held on Glorion by Fey Lords from the First World. Strange tests with various unique rewards. Your knowledge is, well, pleasantly surprising. It's true. The inconsequential debates are anything but debates. They say that the eldest once made a bet. No one knows what it is, but sometimes one or another of them sends a delegation of Fae to Glorion. Here they hold insane competitions for those who volunteer to enter and present the winners with whimsical rewards. The contests and rewards are different every time, though every time is a stretch. Only 3 such occasions are known over the thousands of years. Anyway, it's happened again. And this time, the reward is a chance to ask any question whatsoever of the host, the competition's mastermind. This creature, whoever it is, speaks on the behalf of the eldest. Do you see why we can't miss such a chance? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not dealing with this yet. Tell me. Just think, we have an opportunity to ask a question of the host, the messenger of the self-appointed deities of the First World, and demand an answer. The gnomes originally ventured from the First World, lost their immortality because of it, and received our curse in exchange, the bleaching. No one has discovered the reasons for it, and no one can stave off the consequences. If we manage to win the competition, do you know anything about these debates, and who we are? Are we completely in the dark? You never know what the mad ideas the Fae might have cooked up. I only know one condition. Only teams of 3 are allowed to participate. Who do you think we should take as our third? I think we should take Lindsay. Something tells me Fae are not likely to hold competitions in rope pulling or beer drinking, but the skills of a bard might come in handy. Besides, we should give the young lady a chance to channel some of that energy. Can participating be dangerous? Considering that the Fae are involved, absolutely. But if the chronicles are true, no one has died in previous debates. Alright, let's participate. Great, I'll mark the spot on the map where the competition will take place. The sooner we arrive, the better. The Fae Lords won't wait forever. Okay. So that's his own personal thing. Hooray, we did it! Another attack has been repelled. The barony is stronger than ever. Your grateful subjects even brought you a gift to honor this outstanding success. It's a lot of money, actually. Fortunately, now is no time to rest. While everyone was preparing for the last attack, I was looking for a way to overcome the curse. I read some ancient books, talked to the locals, and then had a word with our storyteller. We decided that, well, he'd tell it better. The storyteller clears his throat. I am a keeper of stories, your lord. I have amassed a respectable collection over my long life. There are, of course, stories of curses among them, ancient and dark, having taken thousands of lives, destroyed kingdoms, and brought down... Well, our curse isn't exactly a real curse. We think there is someone specific behind these attacks. Oh, I'm sorry. Realizing she interrupted the storyteller, Lindsay turns bright red. Tristan turns pale. It's not a curse? Then what is it? If it's not a curse, then what could it be? We don't know yet, but that part doesn't matter. She waves her hand carelessly. What's important is we finally making some real progress. I would imagine that the person behind these attacks is someone harboring great evil against you and your barony. I would not be surprised if it's the same adversary who is behind the bloom. I agree. After the last attack, I get the feeling that the owlbears and manticores came here as revenge for what we did to the ever-blooming flower. Whoever or whatever caused these attacks, I'm sure they will continue. We must be ready to repel the next one. That's exactly what we'll do. Sooner or later, the villain will show himself. Once he slips up again, we can finally punish him for all the trouble he caused. Tristan chuckles faintly. I didn't expect such vitriol from you, Lindsay. In any case, I would advise hearing this villain out before punishing them. We'll have no idea why this unknown energy is targeting us in particular. I'm sure we'll know what our foes. We'll know our foes' face soon enough. We've repelled his attack 3 times. We must be reaching the limits of his patience. He won't get away with this forever. All right, thank you. I'm pretty sure it's not a he. I'm pretty sure it's the Guardian. Pretty sure that's who it is. Okay. Finish the meetup. So the next one will happen in 218 days. Okay. All right. Can't do a rank up for the general. Just laying the foundation, we can just put a coon on this. Just get that done. And then hunting season, we'll put Tristan there. We might solve it, we might not. Okay. We've got no open advisory slots. Good to know. We finished that. Okay, then we've got to head out again. Now we've finished dealing with everything. We head out, go to the new, or go to Varnhold again. Try mapping everything out, and then trying to figure out where everyone went. Which really sucks, because I actually, like, the times that we met Meagervarn, he was pretty cool. Like, he wasn't a bad guy. So I would definitely like to see if he's, like, still alive somewhere. So yeah, but looking at the time, we're going to do that next episode, because we're at the end of this one. So, thank you for joining me for this episode. If you'd like to, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look in the description down below, where links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!